if you really look at what's happening with customers, and I think John and Balin quite articulated that in terms of business changes that we are seeing. Clearly, the cost structures of managing the supply chain in a traditional sort of linear environment to this integrated multi-platform world. The cost structures, the cycle time, the scalability of tasks. Previously you were busy putting out maybe a domestic one feed out. Today you need to put out that content simultaneously to go to 130, 140 markets. So the concurrency of the tasks that sort of you would do within your company to kind of serve the customer base that you're doing that. So I believe that there is a need to fundamentally relook at your operating model in being able to service your consumers. And then I think, if you really look at the incumbent state is one of what I call islands of automation, right? Because these operating structures existed and you started a new group, and that group sort of started to fend for themselves, and you started to sort of create technology pools to sort of, start to create. I think this reimagining this is hard. And I think that's what our customers are doing. And so where I do see that, if you really look at your landscape of your enterprise, and you look at that in the lens of the content supply chain, right from the creation processes to the distribution processes to the marketing processes of letting your consumers know that this is coming. If you tie that into some of the commercial and legal sort of processes, all the way to sort of some of the exhibition and delivery processes. If you really look at that in totality, I think there's a need to have an integrative sort of view of things, as opposed to sort of a siloed way of things. And I think this is where I think we need to reimagine our tech stack. And the way to reimagine our tech stack has many components. Virtualization of just not computing, virtualization of business processes, and leverage of cloud. These are all sort of very essential pillars on the back of which I think this reimagining can happen. But as much as our customers are fighting that hard battle of this transition from traditional business models to sort of competing with some of the new age business models, this reimagining is going to be solved through technology, in my view.